Let's say you're playing a game, studying for your exam, or preparing for a marathon sprint. You begin your work, but thoughts are still lingering in your mind. Fast forward to a few minutes, you and your consciousness sync to a state of deep focus and hyper-awareness of the work you're doing. All useless thoughts are suspended and nothing but the work matters. This, my friends, is known as the flow state. It is the optimal state of consciousness where one feels and performs their best. The ego, the concerns, and the insecurities perish in the face of that level of focus. This is an incredibly important thing to talk about, especially in our day and age, where we're constantly bombarded with advertisements and social media posts. Multitasking has become the norm, with some people even arguing that it's a good thing. Well, I'm here to argue the opposite. So why exactly should you care about the flow state? It's simple. A lot of you have passions or hobbies or work you'd like to master someday. This includes gaming. It is a well-known fact that it takes about 10,000 hours to fully master something. What is not so commonly known is that each and every hour of that practice needs to involve a deep level of focus on the work you're doing. So this means that checking your phone every 5 minutes and doing 2 minutes of work would not be very time efficient, because you're not going to be using all that time to really work on your field, on your desired project. Laser concentration, losing the feeling of self-consciousness, and timelessness are all feelings that accompany this flow state. It all sounds promising, doesn't it? Well, there's a catch. It actually takes quite a bit of effort and self-discipline to enter the flow state. It isn't something that happens on command, but over time you'll get some degree of control over it. One of the most important things you should be doing is challenging yourself. This can be playing against veterans in a competitive game, tightening the deadline of a research paper, or even doing a programming challenge. It is during these moments that you are completely focused. Doing easy tasks over and over again automates them, so you tend to do them without much focus and attention, which is the opposite of what we're aiming for. So, let's narrow down our examples to competitive gaming. Games like CSGO, League of Legends, and very recently Valorant fall under this category. They have a somewhat steep learning curve and demand focus. To improve in Valorant, for example, you'd have to improve your aim, memorize map callouts, understand map rotation, and focus on a few characters to main. All of these require effort and dedication. Talent alone will not suffice. This is where the flow state really comes in handy. Once you get a hold of this skill, you'll be able to work on one thing at a time with complete focus, which generally leads to higher productivity and more happiness. With that being said, you should not try too hard to enter this state of mind. Rather, it should come by naturally without your interference. This is why practice is required. If you want to focus on something, try turning off notifications, put away your phone, and work in a quiet environment. Playing music is not usually recommended, but something like lo-fi beats is fine, I guess. After a few minutes, you'll lose track of your external environment with the exception of the one thing you're dedicating yourself into. That didn't work out. All in all, the flow state is the mind's way of expanding itself and learning new things. It is a powerful tool, one that your own mind gives you to ease things out. It is the same tool that enabled you to ponder at the stars and moonlight as a child. It does, however, require some effort on your part. But eventually, it will become second nature. I hope you learned a new thing in today's video, folks. Before I end it, I'd like to mention that I stream on Twitch 3 times a week at twitch.tv/ArcadiaRift. If you want to see the flow state in action, make sure to check it out. I guess this wraps up today's video. Have a nice day, everyone.